how to put lights on your automatic timers. What up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. And as you can see, I have a product in my hand, and these are automatic timers. These are for indoor plugs, but I have most of my fish tanks on these guys, and I'm actually switching them all to the same one so I can control all from the same app, which is one of the biggest recommendations I can give you guys. So I used to buy them because they were cheap. Like I say, I found one on sale over here, but this was a different, and then I found another one over there that's on sale. But the point was that they're all in different applications. So every time I want to turn it on, I gotta go to a different app or reset or whatever the case is. This one, I bought 10 of them, so I have a little bit of extra left over after I finish, and they're all gonna be connected to the same, basically the same application that I'm gonna be using. And this one is from Home Depot. I think it was like a $50 for 4 of them. And this one I bought by itself. So I have 9 right now. I have to go buy more. But point is, I'm gonna keep buying from the same exact one so we can keep it going. This is called Defiant. Let me show it up here. I'm gonna have a link to it down below. I don't think they have it on Amazon. They probably actually do. I'll look for it. If I find it, I'll place it down in the description below. It'll be an affiliate link if I find it. If not, I'll just put the Home Depot link. But let's open this bad boy. Well, I have one here, but let's see. If you buy the single one, you get a little bit of all this fun stuff, how to set it up and everything. You can actually connect this to your Amazon app, to your Alexa and all that stuff, which I probably will do eventually. But I'm really worried more about just doing the lights. That's the main thing, instead of me having to go over there constantly on and off, especially downstairs since I don't have one there yet. So it's very simple when you get it. Here is the actual thingy. So when you get it, it comes with this specifically. It comes with this little barcode thingy majiggy that you can actually scan on, so you can automatically connect to this. When you do that, you do have to have this plugged in. Anywho, let's get started and showing you guys how to install this and see how well I like it. So you do have to download the app. It's called Hubspace. It's right here. It's actually very easy friendly. You do have to make an account. It took me less than 20 seconds to make an account because they didn't ask me for the confirm or anything like that with my email. Just typed in my email, made a password, that's it. Very simple, very easy. Apparently this is voice controlled. Assuming it's gotta be voice controlled with Alexa or Google Home. Which I have on Alexa anyway, so I might do that, but once I set this, I'm gonna set it and forget it, to be honest. So yeah. Very simple, very thing. But the whole point about it is that it's automatic. So when you have aquariums, especially when you have so many like me, instead of having to constantly remember to turn on and off the light, to be honest, that's just an extra thing to take care of. And when you're dealing with so many aquariums, you try every which way to save yourself from work or time or anything to remember extra. So when I'm dealing with, especially with all these tanks, except for the water change that I've just done to figure out how to make it automatic for me, this is number one. This is the first thing I did when I started with my aquarium upstairs. Lifesaver, because otherwise I would turn on the light or I would forget to turn on the light completely. So either I would forget to turn it off or I would forget to turn it on. So either they would get too much light or get no light. Like my aquariums right now in my living room, they're basically always on. So the algae grows tremendously. And on top of that, my stingray tank does too, because I do not have any plecos in there and the light is on for hours and hours at a time, and sometimes it's just off completely for a long time. Anyway, so I set these up on what do you call it? On for 12 hours, I think. Yeah, so I leave them on for 12 hours because I do have a lot of plants in there, and I don't mind about the algae for at least down from my breeding rack. But in my breeding rack, I have a bunch of plecos, so they go to town on the algae. There's none left in there. I'll show you guys exactly what I mean, and I'll show you exactly how I would install this. So you could just plug this bad boy in. You have this light show up here. I just like to press it once. I don't even know if you have to. And now I'm going to take you guys to the app on how to connect it. So now that you've downloaded the app, you would press the add new outlet, and you would basically scan it. It comes with this little code like I mentioned before, and since I already did it, it's not going to let me do it again. But they have all these options here. See, I just pressed the top rack one, and then I can add an event. basically adding event, I can add the time when I want to turn it on and off. I'm going to turn this one on for at midday at 12 p.m. 12 o'clock in the afternoon to turn on, and then I'm going to turn it off at 11:59 a.m. So basically a full 12 hours on and a full 12 hours off. That way I don't have to have light in the basement on any other way, except for my fish tanks, because it'll be bright enough so people could walk by. And yeah, this app has so many extra options and stuff like that. This is a lot more advanced than I probably need it to be, but I like the opportunity that it gives me. I can also connect it to my Alexa, or if you have a Hey Google type of a device. I haven't installed the Alexa app yet for it, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I just realized I'm gonna need to fix this, but I had this hidden up in the back. But just for video purposes, I want to show you guys how it looks, basically, how it works. So on the app, I would basically either have it on the timer, which I showed you guys how to do, or you could just simply off and versus on. And that would not affect the timing schedule or anything like that. So if you come into the room saying, I need to turn the light on, see if there's any fish that are not doing well, whatever the case is, boom. So point is, out of this video, buy it. It's very beneficial. If you have more than 2 aquariums, I believe you should buy it. Even if you only have one, and and you just like to look at it, and you don't want to have to worry about algae, or you don't want to worry about your plants dying, etc. Just buy one. Make your life easy. It's not that expensive. I think it's like $15. If you only have one aquarium, you only need one. If you have a few, you probably need a few more. But again, it sounds like it's not a big beneficial thing. Trust me, it is. It's great. #1 product I use in my fish room now. Yeah, and the fact that I'm buying all from the same one, that's a tip that a lot of people don't mention. But buy all the same brands so you can connect to the same app, so you don't have to go through a bunch of different apps. I've got like My Home, Genie, Greenie, whatever the case is. Now I'm only gonna use one just for this purpose. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If this was any way beneficial, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. We are almost getting monetized. So don't forget to keep watching my videos. I really appreciate it. We are at 2,700 subscribers. When this comes out, hopefully we're at much more. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and peace. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And hopefully I see you in the next video.